My name is Tom Sciacca, and I'm a trust and estates attorney in New York City. Incident to my practice, I also do a lot of volunteer work for SAGE, where I run a volunteer free legal clinic for people in the LGBT senior community who need some legal advice. And we also do a life planning clinic, where people can come and speak to me and our other volunteer attorneys about important things like wills, powers of attorney, healthcare proxies, and living wills, and more importantly, why they're important for people in our community. I'm here today to talk to you about powers of attorney, healthcare proxies, and living wills. First, let's start with the power of attorney. A power of attorney is a document whereby you appoint someone to handle your business and financial affairs. Everything that you would be able to do vis-a-vis your property management, they will be able to do for you. Withdrawals, deposits, signing my checks, filing my tax returns, paying my mortgage. Maybe it might also include things like renewing the lease on my rent-stabilized or controlled apartment, which is very important, at least here in New York City, and also things like applying for benefits on my behalf. A lot of times I get the question, Tom, I already have all my accounts joint with my spouse or my partner, or with my brother or my sister, or whoever it is that's closest to me and most important to me, do I really need the power of attorney? And the answer is absolutely yes. Because keep in mind that joint bank account will only address those powers concerning transactions on accounts. If I leave here today and I get hit by the downtown bus, and I'm lucky enough, I guess, to survive, what's going to happen? I am going to need to bring a lawsuit against the City of New York, and no one is going to have the authority to do that on my behalf unless I have a power of attorney. Let's move on to healthcare proxies. A healthcare proxy is a document whereby you appoint someone to make a medical decision for you if there comes a time when you can't make them yourself. Okay? What's important to remember? A lot of people think of these healthcare proxies as the, quote, pull the plug type of document. And yes, they are, and they can serve that purpose, but it is really so much more. Why? What happens if I suffer an illness that is not life and death? Maybe I'm getting older and I have an onset of Alzheimer's type dementia. I am not in a hospital. I'm not hooked up to a respirator, but someone needs to consent to a root canal on my behalf. My agent on a healthcare proxy can do that. The third document is a living will. A living will is a statement of my wishes concerning artificial or heroic measures to keep me alive. If I suffer an injury or an illness from which my recovery to any type of quality life is incredibly unlikely, I either do or do not want things such as CPR, artificial respiration, antibiotics, tube feeding. Maybe I do want certain things like the administration of a pain medication, even if it hastens my death. A lot of people feel that they would much rather die quickly and comfortably than slowly and in excruciating pain. Whatever your wishes are, the living will is your opportunity to do it. So that said, we've covered powers of attorney, healthcare proxies, and living wills. I believe these documents are very important, and I would encourage you, if you're inclined to do it, to contact the legal professional of your choosing in the state in which you live and get these documents done and done correctly. Thank you for your attention.